In this tutorial, I will cover modeling a simple table. I'm going to begin by creating a point, 1 foot, 1 foot, fitting the view. I'm going to create a line starting at this point or in the direction of the YZ plane. And I'm going to set it to, rather than a manual length, I'm going to set it to up to 2. I'm going to set it up to this plane, so that means it goes up to the YZ plane. And then I'm going to extrude this line using the extrude tool, and I'm going to select as the profile this line, and in the direction I'm going to select the ZX plane. Again, I'm selecting planes for direction because the normal of the plane is the direction. And then I'm going to set again for the limit 1 of this extrusion, rather than doing a dimension, I'm going to do up to element, and I'm going to select the YZ plane again as the up to element. Then I'm going to extrude this tabletop. This is the top of the table, and as a direction I'm going to use this surface. I'm just going to manually pick a height. Press OK. Now this is my tabletop. Now I'm going to model a leg. For the leg, I'm going to create a line. Again, point direction as a starting point. I'm going to select this original point that I made, and as a direction I'm going to select the XY plane and drag this down and press OK. Now I'm going to go through the same procedure as before. I'm going to extrude this line in the direction of the YZ plane, this time manually setting it, and I'm going to extrude again this surface. Oops. I'm going to extrude this surface in the direction of the ZX plane. So now I have my one leg. But what I'd actually like to do is mirror this. So I'm going to actually create a join of this leg and this tabletop. So I'm going to use the join tool. If I were to press OK now, it'll give me an error. I'll do it just to demonstrate. It'll say connexity error. That's because I have check connexity. And it's giving me an error because these two solids are not actually, they're right at the, they're touching, but they're not actually intersecting in a way that it can join these surfaces are not intersecting in a way that the join tool can properly join them. So I'm going to uncheck check connexity and press OK. Now I have a single object for the leg and the tabletop, and you can see it's automatically hidden these previous extrudes. I'm actually going to hide the extrudes not the joins but the original surfaces, and I'll hide this line. I can hide both in the specification tree or the geometry visual UI. And now I'm going to take this join, and I'm actually going to use the symmetry tool, and I'm going to select as an element this join, and a reference I'm going to select the YZ plane, and the result will be a surface. Press OK, and it's saying there's two sub elements, that's the top and the leg. I'm just going to keep all sub elements. Press OK, and then I'm going to repeat this operation. I'm going to do symmetry, and now for element I really want two elements. I want both these sides. So I'm going to do this little grab bag. This grab bag actually lets you select multiple elements and do the same operation on multiple elements. So I'm going to select the previous symmetry and the original join. And as a reference, reference plane, I'm going to select the ZX plane. I'm going to press OK. And again, it's giving me the same message, which is that two elements are made of non-connected elements. Do you want to manage the sub-result for these two elements? I'm going to say no. And this is my table. Very fast, very easy, and very parametric. I can adjust the length of this original line. all the legs adjust. Double clicking in this tree, I can adjust the height of this tabletop, and everything adjusts. And I can adjust, of course, cancel. I can, of course, adjust this original point. Press OK, and everything will adjust. So this is making a simple table with very few operations, and that's it.